I'm telling you guys right now, the reason I'm the best in the world is because my mind is stronger than everyone in the division.
And still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Cameroon, the Nigerian Nightmare.
Now you found your power. You're manifesting all of this stuff. Now you're feeling confident. Now you're feeling like you're going to go out there and you're going to tear the world to pieces. Here's what I give you as advice. On your rise, while you're projecting all of this confidence and you're working on all of this confidence and you're thinking and you're doing and you're believing and you're manifesting and you're attracting and everything's coming back to you and you're projecting outwards and people are, people love you. You're becoming attractive in every single way. Here's what I say to you. This is my advice. Don't start tripping on your power. People like to think they've become a god when they feel confident enough. And the problem that we have is that our ego gets too big too quickly. Stay humble, because all of this is about, in the end, what you are going to give for being given. And if you don't, I promise you, life will find a way to knuckle you straight back down, even if it means taking everything from you all over again. And it means you have to start from the beginning. My advice is, when you find yourself growing, keep yourself in check for all the right reasons. And there's plenty of people that can do that too. When our power becomes egotistical, we lose sight of who we are. And that's the whole point of it, is to try and keep yourself in check regardless, because your rise can also be your downfall. Exactly the same. Just the same way you went up, the same way you'll go straight back down. So keep yourself in check and keep yourself balanced. Stay humble, my friends, as much as you can. If only our politicians thought that way, right? Because with power comes responsibility. And I'm not going to give you the whole Spider-Man speech, but
with great power comes great responsibility.
But it's true, with power comes responsibility. Unfortunately, our leaders don't think that way. And most importantly, what I want to say to you guys as well, I know that they say knowledge is power, but I disagree. I believe knowledge is freedom. So this is for you guys. All of the information that you absorb, keep learning, keep adjusting, keep adapting, keep growing. But the most important thing is continuously upgrade on your knowledge, because that's going to set you free from so many other things. Because the only reason why you would watch this, or why I went ahead and did this, or because why I went ahead and learned even more, was because I wanted to be free. And my education, from whatever it is that I've learned, has helped me to do that. It's put me in a much more stable state of mind. And this is the same for you guys. Don't use your knowledge to make it something about power. Use your knowledge to set yourself free from the cages that we're all, constricted to. That's a wrap. They sell self-affirmation boxes, handmade personalized hampers made to order for all occasions. So they're all personalized. Whatever you want to choose, you can choose and put it in. They are made for guys, ladies, children, pet, whatever you choose. They will put it together for you and they will send it off. They do have a 20% off for all new customers and 15% off for any existing customers. Guys, I use them myself. They are awesome. The link is going to be in the description down below, and I can't wait to get working with them so we can actually start making a difference together. Thank you very much. That's a wrap. How do we get out of it? What are the tips that I'm going to give you guys? I mean, this whole video is probably going to be about tips anyway. It's tips top to bottom. If I had to pick 3 tips, accepting is always the hardest thing to do when we look at ourselves and we realize that this is all we are right now, even if we're unhappy with it. But to make a change, you have to accept where you are in the beginning. And you ask why, and from why you start slowly making these changes. Again, as I mentioned in in last week's video, once you've identified the issue, you have to seriously work on the solution. You can't stop, because if you're trying to work on a solution here and a solution here and a solution here, you're just going to come up with a bunch of semi-solutions and you've got nothing complete. So you're back to square one again. Take your first one, pick it, nurture it, grow it, change it, adapt it, become better with it, become more confident with it, and you're on your way. There's nothing to worry about then. And then you'll do the same thing. And as you repeat that process with every single one of the issues that you go through, then before you know it, you're going to find more confidence in yourself, and you're going to find the ability to tackle these problems. And all of a sudden, before you know it, your state of mind is unbreakable. Everybody's got a breaking point. That's my point. Like, the strongest of minds are the ones that end up lasting the longest. They're the ones that survive the longest. Change the way you think by accepting what the problem is and then working on the solution. And once you've done that, move on to the next thing. This is so important, actually. Reaffirm to yourself, you deserve all the good. You deserve all the best in the world. You just had a bad ride. You might have made some bad decisions. And maybe sometimes the world just testing you. But all you have to remember is that this is not your issue. Your issue is about working on that and fixing that and constantly reminding yourself that you are worth everything that you want to achieve in your life. Everything that's come and gone so far is a lead up to this moment. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit there and wallow and victimize yourself for the rest of your life? Or are you going to say, all right, no, I deserve good things. I deserve the best of things. And I'm going to show how I get these things by doing steps 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And really, that's all it really comes down to at the end of the day. It just comes down to, they're just mistakes. They're just decisions. They come, they're gone, they're finished, they're dusted. Let go of it. Let go of that burden. It's not a burden to carry anymore. It's just going to weigh us down. Stop being pissed off at everything. Stop being pissed off at everyone. Stop trying to blame everything else, and just try and understand that even if the world doesn't show you any compassion or any understanding, you show it compassion. You show it understanding. If the world teaches you to be one way, doesn't mean you have to be it. If you disagree with it and you believe for the greater good, then you go and show the world how it's done. Nobody needs to change you just because people are bad. Doesn't mean that we all have to be bad.
Boom.